But it looks like nothing went anywhere. Still sitting here. We had about 2.5, 3 inches of rain, so gave this a couple days to dry out. All this looks pretty good here now, so I'm gonna jump on the 220. I need to dump those logs out of the dump truck and go down there and grab the or start cutting up all the trees that I took down. What day did I work here before it rained? Tuesday, Monday, one of those days. So all right, I'm gonna go down there and start cutting some of those trees up. Cleaned up a little bit. I got the saw stuck in a tree down there. This is pulpwood. Set this right here. Keep it separated. Get our big poison ivy vine off. All these trees right here are pretty much trash. There wasn't a whole lot of anything I could get out of them. They're just so crooked, and they're gum trees. Watch out, they're log getting close to my hoses. All this stuff put into a pile so it's a little more concentrated. There we go. I'll probably load all this stuff out with the bucket and thumb so I can kind of break it up a little bit better then. It's hard to break stuff with the grapple. It's a little rough on it trying to chop stuff. a little bit as I make my way over here. I'm not going to get it too good because I still got to drop down a bunch of trees behind me. But at least make the area a little safer to walk and stir up any snakes that might be hiding in there. Oh, that's like a perfect spot for a snake to be hiding in there for me. I don't mind snakes, I just don't like to step on them. And I don't like to be surprised by them. Other than that, they can carry on. Unless it's a copperhead, it's going to go bye-bye. I don't know how many times you can get lucky on avoiding one of those. Let's see if we can get our chainsaw out without smashing it. If I can get this big log in the truck. This thing is so big and nasty. Just got to go to the burn pile. There we go. One down. This one should be a little easier. Gonna break that branch off. Like so, we can go ahead and put that. Just put it right there in the brush pile. What I'm trying to do is after today, it finally dried off enough to be able to actually drive the truck. We got a lot of rain first part of this week when I took these trees down. And today is finally dry enough to be able to do some more work, and then they're calling for rain the rest of the weekend. So probably next week I'll start burning up there, and I kind of wanted to go ahead and get these big chunks of wood up there so that they could be in the fire and start burning down during the first fire there. Let's see if I can pick this one up, put it in the truck. Maybe. Come on, machine. You don't realize how big they are till you put them beside his 160 right there, and it's huge. Got it. Got it. Wonder if that other stump will fit right there. Maybe. stay right there or not. It won't pick it up. Barney might not like it, but it's gonna roll. We got a little tongue weight, or a little rear axle weight. That's a full load. Alrighty, I can't pick that stump up with the grapple, so I'll have to break it up some more with the 350. And I've got to get a new chain at lunchtime for the saw. I have sharpened it and it's just not cutting right, so I'm gonna grab another one, finish cutting that stuff up, and get some more trees on the ground. So I've got this gum tree right here that has 4 trees coming out of one, and there's no good place to drop it because they all angle in every direction. So I'm gonna go to that far one, grab it with the grapple, saw cut it, drop it down, and then get the side one down, and then that other one. And then I think I can take the 350 and push that whole stump over through here with that one biggest tree attached. Is my plan, so let's see how well this works. So with the grapple attached, I just don't see how it can go anywhere. So I should just be able to cut it most of the way and then just break it down. Seems like it should work. Yeah, like clockwork. Ta-da! One down. The good thing about the grapple is, you know, it holds it. It can't go but so far. Alright, I think I learned on this one, I need the 2-prong holding right there. So this one I got to cut a little higher because it's a fork. Go in time, so we had to go down with it. Alright, I need to figure out how I want to do that one right there. no good way to do that one right there. That one might have to come back this way. Or I might just have to grab it and pull it backwards. We'll see. Let me cut these logs up and get them out of the way. So that third one actually went really easy. I went over there and moved his excavator out of the way, and I just cut it and fell it that way. So that you kind of see the reason why, when I can, I push all the trees over with the excavator. Obviously it's a whole lot easier and safer that way, but I didn't have the option on that one. Now I can come over here with the 350, dig around that, send it down through there without a problem. So I've got 6 or 8 trees up here that I need to do the same thing, because he wants to save those oak trees that are beside it. So I'm gonna go up there and cut those down real quick and see what time it is. I may come down here with the dump truck and go ahead and get that wood out and those big logs over there and haul them up to the burn pile. In case I do start burning next week, I can go ahead and get those in the fire. They're going to take a long time to burn. I just parked the 220 in the off-road truck. I'm going to jump on the 350 now. Can't finish out the day without using the new machine. So I'm going to run down there and take down a few more trees, kind of get all those laid down and ready to cut up when I come back here next week. Getting a lot done today. Just a lot of work getting all those trees cleaned up. Down here with the 350 now. Going to grab all these stumps. See if I can't push this tree over. I left a big tree growing out of it. That way I'll have some leverage to try to get this stump out of the ground. Let's see what happens. Actually had 3 trees left in that pile of brush I couldn't find. I had so many trees pushed down in there, they were covered up. I got those drug out. That last big gum I was taking down, I don't know what. I was cutting the stump off and I hit something and it just absolutely destroyed my chain. Dulled it down so much I couldn't even cut the log. So I got some more at the house. I don't feel like sharpening one right now. It's getting close to quit time, so I'll get some trees down and sharpen it over the weekend and have a fresh start on Monday. Alright, let's have our first timber for today. Oh shit, that's just gonna break off. Timber! That didn't take much, did it? Well, let's see what this big thing will do on the stump. That is a big stump. Big old stump. Alright, I'm gonna let that sit over there and dry some. Then I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna get those big stumps loaded into the truck. 220 won't pick them up. We'll see. Might have to put the bucket and thumb back on. Alright, I'm going to go over there where I was cutting those other trees down and take some more down for next week. There and get the bucket because the stumper doesn't have anything that sticks out and it's hard to swing these trees down with it. So I wanted to play it safe and go get the bucket. That way I can take this and kind of pull the tree over here where it needs to go and drop it that way, like that. Timber! I gotta have that edge of the bucket to be able to grab the tree like that. The stumper just doesn't have anything. We might be able to add something, but you don't want it, well, I don't know if it'd ever really go in the ground that far. It's kind of nice that it's narrow because you can fit in between trees with it. I don't know. It has its pluses and downfalls of being narrow. I do know one thing after looking at that stumper on this machine, this bucket looks massive. And this is the small one. Grab this little tree and go ahead and drop this other pine tree. While I had the stumper on, I went ahead and dug around it right there. Not burying my gum log that I've got to cut up. Take this tree down and one more behind it, and then I'm going to call it a day. Got enough trees to clean up when I get back. It's wet. I'm going to go ahead and start burning and try to get rid of some of that pile to make more room to start loading all this stuff up and hauling it up there. Take a little of those roots out. And here we go, coming down. Timber! Perfect, like clockwork.
and grab that.
And it's quitting time. Everything's parked around the fuel trailer, and the 350 is now official. Just put the decal on the side of it. Next thing, get the windows tinted. It'll match the 220 then. Just be a little bigger.
A lot bigger.
A lot bigger. Zach said a lot bigger. All right, let's go home. We got trees to cut. Yeah, Zach, stand beside it for a visual reference.
I'm 6'3" now.
Yeah, you are. Mine is 12 inches. I wanted him to hold the top of the sticker. He's like, I can't reach it.
I can help you out from down here.
All right, let's go home.